Hey, this is Tao with MTG Forge, and today we're playing Pucatrade. Let's see, yes, I'd like to go first. Oh, pretty land heavy. A 6-lander, wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna, I don't know. It's not horrible. I'd rather have more land, like all land than all spells. But this isn't really great. Let's keep it. I'm very likely to draw basically all just things I might need in the next couple turns, and Fogbank might help to keep me alive. So we'll see how this goes. It's not like I'm in a Pro Tour right now or anything, so let's take a chance. Okay, Hollowed Fountain, nope. Okay, so what I'm going to do is wait to see what my opponent does. If he doesn't do anything in this turn, then I'll play Flooded Strand. Oh, Glacial Fortress. Okay, that's good. Actually, I can wait to play Flooded Strand. Let's just get that Wall of Omens out. So let's go Island. Okay, and play Fogbank. Fogbank will keep me alive for a little bit while I look for other pieces that aren't just land. Hopefully I don't get just totally mana flooded. Getting mana flooded just sucks a lot. Okay, so we're playing Izzet colors. I have no idea what we're playing against though. Okay, there's the Oblivion Ring that I may have needed. There's nothing to O-ring yet, so now let's play Flooded Strand. Thin my deck even more. Because I really could use the other pieces of my... Well, I don't really have any of the pieces I need, except for Oblivion Ring would be nice just to help keep me alive while I'm digging. Okay. Let's grab another Hallowed Fountain. Nope. Okay. Journey to Nowhere is okay. Let's play... I don't know, Plains. Alright, well, I'm glad my opponent's playing slow, because so am I. Oh, I forgot to say good luck. Good luck, high five. Okay, so basically I'm just waiting on my opponent to play stuff so I can either Journey to Nowhere or Oblivion Ring it. And I have the mana to cast the Puca's Mischief now, so... Lightning Strike. Oh, okay, so he's a sort of burn player. Okay. I mean, these Glacial Fortresses aren't bad, but I really don't need land right now. I'm like pretty much just drawing like all my lands. Okay, so if he is playing heavy burn, I think I will look for maybe a more monastery siege. Okay, I'm not too worried about this Kraken hatchling. Okay, Venser is nice. But I've got nothing to flash with him right now. So, it doesn't really seem to be a point in putting him out just yet. Because basically, and Well, if he's burning, he might be able to... Well, Venser might attract a lot of the burn. Okay, so... Exit target permanent you own. Yeah. That's not really great just yet. Well, let's play... I don't know, Glacial Fortress. Get that out. Kraken Hatchling, is that just a vanilla 0-4 oh, it's not a defender. Alright, well, let's see if Venser will eat some of the damage that we're going to take. Everyone likes to kill planeswalkers. Yeah, he's going to try and counter him. Okay. Nope. Okay, that's good. So I know he's playing counters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it means if I get a Puca's Mischief, I can at least counter it, or at least put it out and have it, okay. I can at least put it out and pay for mana leak. Okay, so I have to take 2 damage here. Another Venser. Alright. So let's go 1, 2, Journey to Nowhere. Okay. And do I try and cast Venser now? No. Basically, I have no way to... Well, I could just +1. I could just do it to a land. Let's see if I can attract some burn over to Venser. If he's burning Venser, it's not going to do it to me, so... Okay. It's the weirdest match where just like almost nothing is happening. Alright. So what's my opponent doing here? God, I think I'm drawing every land in my deck. Alright. He's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to do something about Venser soon, because once I ultimate Venser, that's gonna be it. So 2 turns. Okay, draw 2 cards. Stormcaller of Keranos. Haste, okay. He's probably going to attack Venser, that's what I would do. Okay, yeah, I'll have to take it. Salt Skitter. Alright, that might be a decent play. Okay, so a 3/4 worm. Okay, and so that's a good decent blocker, and Oblivion Ring on this Stormcaller, whatever. Oh, and I'll, I don't know, do this on Glacial Fortress. Okay. And sure, play on my planes. Go. Alright, so does he have another creature? Okay, so he's going to have to do something about Venser. Stormtide Leviathan, okay. Does not have haste. That's okay. So if I can get some removal for it... Ugh. This is really not what I wanted, but... Holy! We're running 22 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost half my lands are out. Well, it means that, like, every... I should be drawing a lot of other things. So... Okay, so who's he attacking? Venser. Okay, I will block with... Does he... Oh, he's Island Walk. Unblockable. Alright. Bronze Bombshell. Can't attack. Oh, interesting. Ah, I left an extra mana. Oh well. I gotta leave 5 open mana anyways. Man, just so unlucky. Like, just to draw so much land is almost... Like, normally you expect to draw a land... well, land's third of your deck, so you'd expect to draw a land every three turns. So it's really kind of unusual to get just land after land after land. But I'll have to take it here, so I'm going to have to take 8 damage here, and if I don't draw removal, then that's going to be it. Okay. Now I pretty much have to have... Detention Sphere. Come on, Detention Sphere. It would be the most amazing top deck ever. Another land. Alright, concede. Oh man, that was the worst mana flood ever. Alright, so let's begin sideboarding. I don't think Monastery Siege is going to be that important. I'll still keep it as a 1-up maybe. He's running some burn, but that doesn't seem to bother me too much. He's not creature heavy, but some of those creatures are just brutal. So maybe Path to Exile, and take out Gataxian Probes. Maybe... Let's see, what else is troublesome here? Wasn't that Stormcaller? What was it? Stormtide Leviathan, alright. Okay, so I need to get rid of 1 card. Which would it be? So he doesn't seem to be casting a lot of like 3 and 4 manas. Maybe a Salt Skidder? Alright, so let's play that and see how it goes. Man, that was super slow. Yes, I'd like to play first, and please not in all land. Okay, this is actually a lot better. I've got Puca's Mischief down. I've got Seachrome Coast. I just need to pick up one land. So let's keep this, and I'll play another Fog Bank. So I can go turn 1 Seachrome Coast, then Island Plains, get a Fog Bank out, have a Detention Sphere up, turn 4. Hopefully by turn 4 I pick up a land and can play Puca's Mischief. So. Alright, he's probably wondering what the hell my win condition was. I was wondering where the hell my win condition was. Yeah, let's throw this out. Yes, I'll pay 2 life. So I really want to... I don't want to... Normally I wouldn't, but I want to be able to do Detention Sphere on my next turn in case he casts anything. And I don't want to have to wait to do Puca's Mischief if he taps out. Font of Fortunes, okay. Okay, well, I don't really think I need to Detention Sphere this, just to stop him from drawing 2 cards. So let's throw Flooded Strand out. Okay, and I will still get my another Hallowed Fountain out, and still be able to play Puca's Mischief. Hope he taps out here. Nope. Okay, so that means I gotta hold up a bunch of mana in case I get mana leaked. Alright, I don't want to get Detention Sphered here. Well, let's try and throw out the Bombshell and see if he counters it. If he doesn't, that gives me a little kind of a beater that I can start attacking with. Okay. Alright, so it's weird that he just he maybe is looking for removal. Okay, so are you gonna tap out? No. I really don't wanna get my Puca's Mischief beaten here. 3, 4, I can cast it, but if he's got removal, especially with 7 cards. Alright, let's just go to attacks. Wait for him to cast something. Once he taps out his mana, then I'll put out Puca's Mischief. Chandra. Okay. Chandra is 5 mana. Alright. That's okay. Good. Okay, now Chandra's going to get out of hand pretty quick. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Puca's Mischief. Alright. So next turn I will Detention Sphere his Chandra. Okay, and we'll see what we can do from there. Okay, so you can tick up Chandra and deal 1 damage to me. Yep, that's alright. What's he gonna do? Nothing. Alright, well, let's take a risk and detention sphere her. Do you have remove, or do you have a counter? He's thinking. Okay. I will pay 3. Okay, yeah, you waste all your... Okay, nope. That's fine. Waste all your counters. Okay, I'll just do it again next turn. See how many counters you actually have. Man, double mana leak was pretty lucky though. So, trying to play Lightning Strike. That's okay. And my opponent's okay, ticking up Chandra Nalar. Not a big deal. Okay, so next turn. Okay, hopefully they have no more counters in hand since they just played 2 mana leaks in the last turn. Let's see what we have now. Okay, so my turn, play my land, and we'll try Detention Sphere again, get rid of Chandra. Is it going to resolve? Yep, resolves. Goodbye, Chandra. Okay, yep. And go. Okay, at this point I'm waiting for my opponent to play something. Preferably something good so I can trade my Detention Sphere for it. Okay, but if you play something else, I can always Detention Sphere something else, or I can use Journey to Nowhere to get rid of it. So I'm actually in a pretty good position here. My opponent doesn't have a ton he can do to get rid of me, or to beat me, but unless he just straight out tries to burn me out. So we'll see if he's able to do this. Okay, so my opponent's passing his turn. Okay, it's just gonna... Passing your turn doesn't help either, because eventually I'm gonna find all my beaters, and then I'm gonna just start beating you, and then you have to do something about them. So you can't just sit on your haunches and not do anything either. Okay, so let's see what's my opponent gonna try and do here. Okay, so casting something big. Stormtide Leviathan, alright. Okay, now Stormtide Leviathan can be pretty brutal, but I can deal with Stormtide Leviathan. Okay, so end your turn. Okay, so Detention Sphere and Journey to Nowhere can both deal with Stormtide Leviathan. Okay, Wall of Omens might be pretty nice too, so see what we get here. Okay, so send them to a journey to nowhere. I love saying that. Kind of like Reaper King. Every time you play Reaper King, you always have to say, it's harvest time. Alright, but you never really get to play Reaper King too often. Anyways, so Wall of Omens, see what card I get. Okay, Nevermore. Nevermore is awesome. Okay, so Stormtide Leviathan's pretty awful, but we'll see what else we cast here. Okay, so we can stop him from playing. Alright, okay, is he going to let it resolve? Oh, he's tapped out, he doesn't have a choice. So my opponent's thinking, is he going to concede? Or is he going to let me, is he going to keep trying to play it out? I kind of have him locked down pretty good here. Like, he could kind of keep just playing it out and seeing if I run out of removal. but I think he suspects that I've got more removal in hand, so there's not really a ton he can do. And then once I pick up a Venser or a beater of some sort, then he's just done. Especially because I can stop him from playing Stormtide Leviathan here with Nevermore, and then once I do, anything else he plays is probably small enough for me to either to just trade, or else I can just continue to detain it with Detention Sphere. So looks like my opponent's just thinking. I'm going to just pause here until he until he decides what to do, and then I'll come back. Oh, and he came back right away. So, Stormtide Leviathan. Okay. Go. Okay. Too bad I don't have like an Echoing Truth or something like that, and like release the Journey to Nowhere and put it on something else and then send it back to his hand. That'd be awesome, because then he'd be just sitting with it in his hand and couldn't play it. Okay, so our opponent's not doing anything. Okay, another Fog Bank. Alright, and go. Okay, and just stalling out the game until I can get my big beaters out. Well, I wouldn't even call them big beaters, like Salt Skidder and Bronze Bombshell. They're not exactly the giant beaters that you want to beat. You want to just take your opponent out with. But it's funny because they're actually pretty effective. Okay, so my opponent just doesn't want to play anything. Okay, eventually I'll get something that can attack out. I've got a pretty good defense going, got the good removal. I don't have Venser, which is unfortunate, and I don't have any beaters yet. But the good thing is I can just wait. I can wait him out. Stormcaller of Karanos. Okay, that's fine, because he might have haste, but I have two blockers that can just block whatever. Okay, so I can just block with Fog Bank, and he wouldn't be able to do anything. He's not even attacking. Now the problem for him is now I can trade that Detention Sphere or Nevermore for that Stormcaller. Okay, yep. Okay, and the good thing about Nevermore is it doesn't matter who controls Nevermore. And often, now that you've changed it, the controller of the card is what's it called? Like it's under his control. So it's basically like he has the card, he controls the card that's stopping him from changing that. Okay, he's going to put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that. The funny thing is it doesn't really matter, because the next turn I can just take that again. Right, so making another token really doesn't make too much of a difference. Okay, so I can just take that token too, if I really want to. Or I can just exile it as well. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll probably play this other Wall of Omens here. Okay, yeah, Wall of Omens. Draw me a card. Is he going to try and counter it? No. Scry. He's digging for something. Seeing if he can do anything to stop me. Okay, no. He's out of blue anyways. Okay, so Wall of Omens. Oh, Monastery Siege is actually pretty good. Okay, enabling me to draw an extra card. Like, you still have to discard a card, but being able to choose from one of two cards is actually pretty sweet. Or not just one of two, but one card and the card in your hand is actually pretty nice. Also, against Burn, it kind of stops Burn dead in its tracks, because it doesn't allow them to just destroy you straight out. So, Monastery Siege comes out. Choose Cons, probably. Yep. Cons. And then, yeah, just O-ring that Storm. Now, I'm just getting rid of this probably to stop him from scrying, to look for what he wants. But, on the other hand, it might have been better just to have allowed him to keep it for a turn, take the chance, and then you can get the Stormcaller on the next turn. Right? But it doesn't really matter. I can always trade that Oblivion Ring. And once I get Venser out, I can always just flash that Oblivion Ring and just capture something else underneath it. Okay, but it's still better to try not to waste anything if you can avoid it. Alright, so what's he going to try and do here? He's going to try and probably get rid of his own dragon there. Okay, so not really much he can do. Okay, no, probably. Okay, so no. Okay, no. Okay, Monastery Siege comes into effect. I got a bronze bombshell. Do I want to get that or not? I think I would, but I don't know if I want to get rid of the detention sphere. That detention sphere is really, really good. So I'm going to draw my additional card, waiting for my opponent to pass it. Yeah, I would get rid of Glacial Fortress probably. Yeah, I already have tons of mana. I don't really need that extra one. And I can still cast both of those spells. Getting Bronze Bombshell out is nice. It's a big one I can trade, and also it gives me another 4/1 beater I can just throw into the attacks to increase the clock. Okay, so attacking with his own creature again. We're tied in life, which is always nice. Okay, so he passes his turn again. Still looking for something. Okay, I definitely do not want to trade those two. Okay, it's important not to make that mistake to accidentally just click yes or whatever. That would just suck. Now, playing double Puca's Mischief is okay, but especially if you're short on time, like I am here, it can slow you down because you do have to do a lot of clicking and stuff like that. But I'm also doing 6 damage every turn, so he's on a pretty tight clock. And anything he puts down now, if he puts down multiple things, I can trade 2 things at once now. So there's not a ton he can do just at the point. I've got my defenses up, detention sphere in hand, and I've got 2 Puca's Mischief, so I can do a ton of trading if I want. So yeah, and my opponent has conceded the game. So that's we'll go to sideboard. Okay, and let's see what we're going to do here. I don't know if I would do a lot of changes. I think he has a lot of creatures, so I might throw in maybe Supreme Verdict. No? Okay. We'll just keep playing it out, see how he does. Okay, new game. So, let's see. He's going to decide if he's going to play first or not. This looks actually really good. Got Nevermore, Wall of Omen, so a little bit of blocking and card draw, 2 detention spheres, Nevermore, so I can stop him from casting Stormtide Leviathan right away. Okay, so, wow, by turn 3. And a Path to Exile, which is really nice. Alright, so Path to Exile is a pretty sweet card, because if he gets something out that I can't handle right away, then I can get rid of that card. It gives him an extra land, but I can get rid of that card right off. And also, the order of lands that I can play is pretty nice, so I never have anything coming in tapped. Seachrome Coast comes in fast, next turn will be Plains, and then after that, Glacial Fortress, okay, or Island, doesn't matter. Probably a Plains. Okay, and then Glacial Fortress next. Nothing's ever going to come in tapped, which is nice. Okay, get to draw an extra card here. Got my wall out. Okay, oh, and I got the Puca's Mischief. Alright, so pretty much got all the pieces I need in hand. And we'll see what my opponent's going to do. So he's going to pay 2, Invisible Stalker. Okay, ooh, Hexproof. Now the problem with, okay, so I can't Path to Exile that Invisible Stalker. So that kind of sucks. But the Invisible Stalker's Hexproof ability doesn't actually protect him from Puca's Mischief. So it does stop me from using Path to Exile or something like that. But it doesn't stop, or even Detention Sphere or Oblivion Ring. But once I get Puca's Mischief out, then I can actually just trade for it. And playing Nevermore now allows me to trade Nevermore for Invisible Stalker. So he will probably get a few turns to give me a little bit of a beating. So this turn he'll probably play something else, like another creature or another way to boost this Invisible Stalker. And then on the next turn I'll play that Glacial Fortress, which comes in untapped. And I can tap them all and play Puca's Mischief. I'll have to take 2 hits, probably one this turn, one next turn, and then what's this? Yeah, +2/+0 has flying, okay, and hexproof. So he's playing almost like a Bogles type of strategy now. Yeah, so go ahead, you can attack me You have to take a bit of damage, probably 3 damage now, 3 damage later. He's not going to be able to do 17. And the funny thing is, when I take that invisible stalker, because that enchantment's attached to it, I actually get the invisible stalker with it. Hopefully he doesn't have any 1-mana counters here. If he does, then I might be just screwed, but let's see what he has. Okay, Puca's Mischief comes out. That's good. Okay, and this turn he can maybe put out another creature, or if he's got another one of those enchantments, he might be able to beat me down some more. But after this turn, I'll be able to take that invisible stalker and put it on my side and give him Nevermore. Oh, and he didn't get anything good, so I guess he conceded. Alright, so that's the win. So thanks for watching. If you do like these videos, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help. If you have anything you'd like to see, please throw a message in the comments. And thanks for watching. See you next time.